I'm Joseph, occupational therapist and inventor of Friendly Shoes. We need you all to stay safe and stay out of the hospital. Preventing decline and preventing falls is now more important than ever. We're all going through this pandemic together, and we're noticing that we've been doing a good job to reduce the burden for the caregivers, for the clinicians that are treating individuals with COVID in addition to other conditions. We just want to make sure we could give you the tools to help keep yourself out, in addition to, making sure that you're taking proper precautions, washing your hands when you're out in social places, wearing masks when you know lots of people will be around. We want to make sure that you're staying active because we are anticipating you're going to have a lot more sedentary opportunities while you're in your home. And this is something to look at. What Ryan and I discovered is when we looked at our phone, we have the iPhones, and you could actually establish how many steps you're taking in a day. And I looked at my data in March at the beginning of the closure, and I'm looking at data now that I'm starting to be more active, and I'm looking at data before I went to that decline, and it's pretty significant. You can anticipate for an individual that's aging, or an individual with perhaps a condition, a medical condition, that there would be a rapid decline. So making sure you're staying on your feet. So that rolls right into this: use it or lose it, right? So, a scientific principle is things in motion tend to stay in motion, right? Inertia. We want to make sure you guys are staying active. We consider motion medicine, and you just have to, kind of adjust your daily routine while you're, essentially in your home to incorporating this stuff. So make sure you're having opportunities scheduled if possible, into your routine. Just simple things, 3 activities, right? If you're standing up, you take front steps, step, you take back steps. Front steps, back steps. This is something called weight shifting. You could measure this by how much time you're standing on your feet. You could also measure it by how many steps, but try to measure, if you can, and keep a baseline and make sure you're doing at least the bare minimum. The other one would be side steps, as simple as can be. Just like your front steps, you're standing and you go side to side, side to side. Make sure you're weight shifting really hard into your legs, side to side, side to side. So you're really getting, kind of the opposing balance. You're moving in all planes. This is important. The third exercise, from a seated position, you take your hands, hopefully the chair you have has arms, and you essentially just stand up, sit down. You could do these partially or do them complete. Complete is best. You're getting that full transition, and you're sitting down. The more you use your arms on the armrest, the more you're getting arms. The more you're using your legs, and you kind of weight more on your legs, the better it will be for your balance and your leg strength. And I have a fourth one I just wanted to add. Just make sure you're getting your front reaches. So you're coming up all the way to the top of the closet and coming down. So making sure you keep this forward flexion motion. This tends to decline as we get older, especially within the female gender. Just be aware that, with this decline, falls happen. You anticipate, potential injuries, and you're really just trying to avoid doing that. So 2 things you have to keep an eye on. You have to keep an eye on your environment, making sure you don't have clutter. I know it's really hard because everyone's locked in their homes, but just be aware if you put something that's the Amazon boxes that are coming in through your online orders, if they're around your home, make sure you're keeping them out of the way. Consider your lighting, because if you need to get up in the middle of the night and the lighting's not good and the Amazon box is in the middle of the hallway, you want to make sure it's not. So these are just simple environmental adaptations you could do. And then consider your footwear. There's research out the wazoo that slippers, right, these non-fixed in the back or open-toed types of shoes can increase probability of falls, especially for someone that might have a balance impairment. So make sure you got, good footwear on your feet, non-slip if possible, nice and secure during your trips, around the home and during these activities. You all will most certainly be complying with. We hope you guys found today super helpful. If you have any questions, please let us know. We're at info@friendlyshoes.com. I'm Joseph. I'm an occupational therapist, and I really thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.